everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to my channel. This of course is my second update for the PANtastic Ladies collab, the 2023 Drop 10 by Summer. I have 10 items here in this project that I want to finish before our finale, which is only 1 month away. And last month I did set a couple goals, but I was like, hum and hawing, what did I want to finish? And at that point, I was anticipating, we'll just make a lot of good progress, and then we'll really push things for the finale. Well, I didn't do that. I actually ended up pushing a lot of things now, and I've made such amazing progress on some of these items. I mean, making progress on everything, don't get me wrong. But as of the last update, I had only met my goal on 1 item, and now I have a whole bunch more to add to the list. So without further ado, let's just dive into that progress. So the first item that I had in this project, of course, was my Sheisdo. This is the Ultimate Serum Power Infusing Concentrate Serum. Yes. I was using this in the morning, and as you guys can tell, it's empty. This is where I was last time. So of course it was a brand new product at the beginning. This is where I had gotten to, and I was really focusing in on this. So this was the serum I tended to use in the morning. And it is now all done. Tiny little bit left in there that I cannot get out. But this item is now finished. So now I can go back to focusing on the serum that's in my skin is in project, which will be great. But this one is now done. This shiny item over here is the Lancome. So this is their Multi-Vital Night Super High Potency Moisturizer. Large sample size, 15 grams in here. Of course, you'll see where I was last time. Hard to see to the packaging, but that's about where I'm at now. I'll shoot a little video so you guys can see that a little bit easier. But those are about the markings. It's kind of hard to mark this particular item. But again, making progress. I have been putting a lot of focus in on this item, so I'm glad I'm doing that to make it a little bit easier on myself for the finale, but making progress. Next up, of course, was my Glamglow. So this was their gravity-defying firming treatment type of mask with fun silver color. In terms of my markings, this is where the product started. So this was the beginning. I hadn't used it. It was just, partly empty tube. This is where I got to last time. And it is also completely finished off. So very exciting. This is also now finished off. Nothing left in there. You can kind of see through the packaging when it's held up to the light there. So very excited to get my mask completed. I used this about once a week, I think. And we did have 10 grams of product in here, so full face applications. This item had to have been finished off. This, of course, is my Roche-Posay. This is the SPF 50. Yeah, SPF 50 in this little guy, just a little travel size. I started it in this project here because I had taken it down to the Caribbean with me earlier this year. That is where I was at last update, and this is now finished off. I was struggling to use this last month, and then, I don't know, we jumped right into summer. Like, we kind of bypassed spring a little bit here. So whatever happened, something clicked at like the end of April, and I was using SPF every day. I've got another SPF I am using right now, which I am loving. If you've seen my other videos, you know exactly which one that is. But this one is now done. I'm very glad because this did have an expiry of June of this year. So I did have to make sure it was done very quickly. But it is now done, and that's exciting. I'm finally using SPF consistently, which very good. Next up is my Clarins Moisturizer. So this is my body lotion that I've been using. I was up to here last time, and I really focused in on this guy here. This is now completely empty. I did just finish it off just a couple nights ago. Stay tuned. I've got a much more extensive review coming in my empties. I did want to wait to film my empties until after this update because I've got so many empties joining us. We're not done yet, but so if you like empties and you want reviews of products, make sure you're subscribed. That video will be coming in the next week or so, I anticipate, for you guys. But this is done, and I was really focusing in on this. Again, I do have still another month before the finale, but you just kind of got on a routine. It's okay, just keep reaching for this one. So, made tons of progress, as you guys can see, right? That was the first month, and then that was the second. Next up is another empty. So this is my little sample of the black Opium fragrance. This is where we started in the project. That's where it was filled up to. That is where I was last time, and I have now finished it off. I do count my uses on the fragrance. So I used an additional 8 times to finish it off. This up here was 9 uses, so a total of 17 uses on this little guy here. And again, not my favorite, but this is the second one I have used up. So I'm excited to have this done and be able to focus on fragrances and other projects that I like much better. This guy's getting so short. You probably think it's empty. This is my Elizabeth Mott, their creamy eyeliner. This is in Pearl. It's so close. I'm wearing it in the waterline today. That's generally where I wear it. I may have another use or so before I have to sharpen it. I might be able to get another sharpen in on this. I might not. I am not sure, but I didn't want to waste the little bit of product that's in there. So I'm still going. You can see the last little bit of Pearl written on there. You'll see my progress, and it is so much faster. So as I mentioned last month, I've had to sharpen this a lot more. It's kind of crumbling away. Again, whether it's because we're getting further down the pencil or because it's slightly getting older, but really not that old, especially compared to some of my other eyeliners. So I used this 26 times since my last update. It brings me to a total of 57 uses in this project. And again, this is something I exclusively use on the lower waterline there. But yeah, this is so very close. The Nars Climax Mascara. Of course, brush looks like this. I can still get some product out, but after an additional 12 uses, bringing me to a total of 38, I'm going to call this done. I'm having a hard time getting the mascara to transfer onto the lashes and to build up and to look nice. And so I've got so many mascaras, it's just not worth the hassle at this point. So I've tried it, I've done it, and didn't really like it. But this is an item finished, and now I have only one open mascara, which generally is my goal because I don't like to have a lot of open mascaras. Which brings us to our last remaining item in this project. This is my NYX Precision Brow Liner. Mine is in the shade Espresso. I used this 30 times since the last update, bringing me to a total of 59 uses in this project. Now again, I have a fair amount of brow. I just need to fill in a little bit of the sparse areas here or there. And I am getting very close. That is it. That's all that is remaining of this item. Of course, you will see the comparison with where I was compared to where I am now. Hopefully, this will be done. Could be. It's hard to tell. I'm hoping it is. And I anticipate, because I probably won't have an early finale, because this guy is going to be maybe just a tiny nub left at the end. We will find out. But that is the last item currently in the project. Which means all of these were finished this month. So again, to recap, we had the body lotion, the mask, the SPF, the serum, the perfume, and the little mini mascara. So an additional 6 items bring me to a total of 7 finished items in this project. And we have 1 month left before the finale. Which obviously segues us into our goal section here. These are the 3 remaining items. 2 of these 2 here, should be no problem to finish up. So again, my night moisturizer and of course my waterline eyeliner. I'm hoping this is going to get finished. My brow pencil, again, if there's a tiny little nub left, right, 9 out of 10, it's still really, really good. But I do want to see what I'm able to do in the course of the next month. But that is everything. So that is bringing us to the end of this update already. Thank you so much for joining me today. Again, subscribe so you do not miss the finale with the 3 items remaining in this project. And of course, now I've got a whole bunch more stuff to add to my empties bin, which is always very, very exciting. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.